Oh my god, it's so hot. Oh. Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet Vegan because I'm Vietnam vegan, and today we're cooking from my pantry. I haven't really done a proper grocery shop in about a week, maybe 2 weeks. What's time anymore? I don't really know. Things have gotten a little bit more serious, so I don't really want to go outside. So I'm glad that I stocked up on certain things, that's just kind of how I shop anyway. I hoard a lot of food in general because that's just my nature. Today we're making a pumpkin chickpea kind of curry. I don't know what cuisine of curry this is. It's no cuisine, it's just curry. I'm using chickpeas. I've got some pumpkin puree that I bought. I think I intended to make pumpkin pie with it. This is what I do all the time. I buy ingredients with the intention of making something and then it doesn't happen. And then they either die in my freezer or fridge, or, you know, they just sit in the cupboard for a really long time. And Eddie's like, why did you have this? And I'm like, I don't know, I don't remember. I have some yellow curry paste that I'm gonna use. I was kind of hoping to make this more like Indian style, but I don't really have any like curry spices. I have a little bit of garam masala, but I just really like Thai curry paste, so I think I'm gonna use that instead. I have some coconut milk, because I always have coconut milk on hand, and this is actually my last carton of coconut milk, so like we're gonna have to really enjoy this, you know, not let any of it go to waste. We're gonna eat the heck out of it. And then I also have some frozen kale. One of my family friends has like a ginormous garden, and they had like a huge kale sort of situation that they were like juicing every day. Anyway, my mom picked me a giant garbage bag of kale, which surprisingly is like 1/100th of like that yield of kale. I just had a giant garbage bag full of kale, so we just washed and froze a bunch of it. So here's 1 cup of it. We still have like 20 cups left. So we're gonna use some of the kale. I have some old cabbage. This is like Taiwanese cabbage that we've had since like the end of January. So I'm just gonna continue using it as I have been like for the past like 2 months, where I just like take like 3 or 4 leaves every time I cook. I just kind of chop it up. I don't want to overwhelm this dish with cabbage, so. And then I have some green onion and some garlic. So that's what I've got. If you don't have green onion, just use regular onion. You don't even need onion if you don't like it or don't have it, whatever. So we're just gonna cook a pantry curry, because that's what I do. So I'm going to preheat this pan, chop up some vegetables, okay? So we're just gonna use about like 3 or 4 of the Taiwanese cabbage leaves, and I'm just gonna roughly chop them into like squares. Nothing too precise. I kind of want them to be like the same size as the chickpeas. Not too small. It doesn't have to be super fine. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever you like. So it's about a cup of cabbage and a cup of kale. Loose cups, not packed, you know? It's not a lot of, we don't need a wild amount, okay? I'm gonna take 2 green onions. We're gonna separate the greens and the white. So the greens we're gonna use on top later. The whites we're gonna use right meow. So I anticipate that I'll be doing a couple more of these like kind of pantry cooks where I roughly measure the recipe and I'll leave it in the blog post for you. So I think I'm just going to finely dice the whites. So I cut it in half and then I'm just gonna dice them again. My knife is not super sharp, but that's fine. And then I'm gonna cut the tops to be kind of like more chunkier, like 1 inch long. You do whatever you want, honestly. I like having these like big chunks of green. It just makes me happy to look at, okay? So I think that's it for produce. I don't have a ton. And then I have some garlic. I'm gonna go, and I mean, as my friend Emma says, you measure garlic with your heart, okay? Not with a spoon, with your heart. And I have about 5 cloves here left on a little knob that I had left. And I'm gonna put it into this curry because 5 cloves of garlic sounds delicious. So I'm gonna pour a 1/4 cup in first. So I'm just gonna render that a little bit so that the milk fat and the solids sort of like separate a little bit, instead of adding more oil. Since this coconut milk is quite fatty already, I'm just gonna use the coconut milk as like the fat. In that sort of sense, I'm just sort of like cooking out a lot of the liquid and the solid so that you just have the oil left over. And then that's what I'm gonna fry some stuff in, you know? So while that happens, I'm going to cut up some garlic. I have a few videos like stockpiled up from before the isolation kind of stuff that has been happening. So I have one What I Eat in a Day coming out soon. That's like from obviously before, because I like go to the gym and stuff in it. And I hope that you guys like that kind of content still. I mean, that's like my last video that I have kind of stocked up there. I have a couple videos from like when we went to have ramen too. Maybe I'll edit that one too to go out too. Since we can't do a lot of grocery shopping, I mean, like our grocery stores are still open, but I would like to stay inside if we can. So I'm just gonna do what I can to cook up what we've got, and Luckily for us, I'm a bit of a hoarder, so we have lots of like frozen fruit and vegetables, and I've been eating a lot of peas and corn lately just because I like that kind of stuff. So I'm just continuing to let the solids cook out of that. Oh my god. Sometimes peeling garlic is like my least favorite part about garlic. Get off! Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so now what we've got is just the solids. So we've cooked out a lot of the liquid. We just have these like kind of more caramelized little bits of solids here, and then we just have the oil, which is perfect because that's exactly what I want. I'm gonna add in about a teaspoon of curry paste. It's a yellow curry paste. You can use whatever you got. I don't know, taste it. See how you like it. Loosen up the flavor, wake it up, you know, with a little bit of heat, activate it with the oil, you know what I'm saying? We also got some rice cooking on the side. So I'm just gonna add this onion. And then we're just gonna quickly just squish all this garlic in there. So, you know, squish it. If you guys want this garlic press, I'll link it in the Amazon shop. My friend Robin gave it to me, and it's probably been one of my new favorite tools in my kitchen, because I just have so much delicious garlicky goodness now. I'm team garlic press now, okay? So it looks like it's burnt a little bit at the bottom. That's no problem. We're gonna lift all that up with some coconut milk. I'm gonna add, so that's the first quarter cup. 1, 2, 3. So that means that we've got a total of 1 cup of coconut milk in there for now. No problem. All that stuff on the bottom is lifting up, becoming infused with the coconut milk. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Okay, while it happens, I'm going to open up this can of pumpkin. Hello, where's my can opener? Oh, it's over here. I think we're gonna use like a half cup of pumpkin. That sounds like a good time to me. Yeah, half cup of pumpkin. Man, I miss having Janelle to film this. Stir that in. Oh, she creamy. That looks fun. Is this enough sauce for what I want? I think I might add more, just a second. Why the heck not? A cup of pumpkin. And you might be wondering, Lisa, what are you gonna do with the rest of the pumpkin? I don't know yet. We'll find out. I might make muffins. Yeah, it looks like a fun time. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more coconut milk. So another quarter cup. So we're using a cup plus a quarter cup of coconut milk. Gonna add those vegetables in there. So we have the cabbage and the kale in there. Other vegetables you can use is broccoli, snap peas, snow peas, I don't know, cauliflower. We're gonna open up this can of chickpeas and then we're gonna rinse and drain it. I'm gonna get a container to save the aquafaba for a little project later. Wow. Well, that's like perfect aquafaba consistency too. It is thick. Wow, I picked also the perfect container. You know, it uses up enough that I don't feel like I've wasted the space in the fridge. Heck yeah. A little tossity. And into the pot she goes. Boom. Actually, that's like a perfect amount of sauce. Hell yeah! Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Yum. All right, so I'm gonna quickly do a little cleanup while that heats through, and I'll be right back. I'm going to add the green onion. I don't really know if everything is kind of cooked through, so I'm just gonna give it a little tasty taste, because honestly, I just kind of want to eat it right now. We're gonna grab a chickpea. We're gonna grab a piece of cabbage, like a thick piece, so that I know how far we've come, and a tiny little bit of kale. And that way I'll see how we are for seasoning and for doneness. It just needs to be a little saltier. I think I'm gonna add some soy sauce, because this is what's in front of me. I'm gonna use some Maggi. It's just a kind of soy sauce, so we're gonna go for a tablespoon of soy sauce. Actually, that might be too much. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go for part of that tablespoon first. Everything tasted pretty cooked through, but you don't know. If you want this to be like a spicier curry, you can use like Penang curry paste or red curry paste. Yellow curry paste tends to be like pretty mild, so it's not that spicy. I think the sauce tastes pretty fine, but I'm just gonna add the rest of it because what am I gonna do with the rest? 2 to 3 teaspoons. Oh God, I just splattered all over the place. Grab a bit of cabbage, grab a bit of chickpea. Yeah, if you wanna make this spicier, you could fry up, like when you're frying up the spices and stuff like that, like all the garlic, the aromatics, add like a dried chili in there. That would be good, or some chili flake. But I don't really feel like doing that. Plus you can just add sriracha after. Mmm. She done. I have some white rice that Eddie cooked up earlier here. I probably asked him to cook too much, but you know what? That's okay, because then we can make some fried rice tomorrow. Get a little bit of rice. I'm gonna add some curry. So I'm going to eat some, you know, you got your protein, you got some vegetable, you got some carbs, you know, it's a good time. If you want to do this with seitan, this would be good. If you want to do the soy curls, this would be good. Mmm. Well, that's like so comforting. Mmm. Yum. Wow, actually, I'm gonna make that again. That's so good. I'm gonna make a bowl for Eddie. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna edit this video. I'm gonna post it, I guess, tomorrow for you guys, which is today. Yeah, I guess that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what kind of stuff you've been cooking up lately, you know? What do you got in your pantry? Leave me some ingredient lists down below to see if maybe I have the same pantry items as you, and see what we can cook up together, you know what I'm saying? I'll leave the link to the recipe down below. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the other videos I've been posting. I've been posting a lot with Janelle. She has a new channel. I love that you guys have been so enthusiastic about her new channel. It's so great, and she's feeling so happy and so validated. So thank you guys so much for supporting her. I hope you guys enjoy the content that she's making. Stay tuned for random videos inside my house where I don't leave. Hope you guys are doing okay. Stay safe, wash your hands, and stay inside. And I hope you guys have a delicious day. Bye. Scoopy, 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 boo 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 boo.